to I-40 East. Hello. I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm coming to you live from the passenger seat of my car because I'm on a road trip today. So, we're going to do the show in a way we've never done it before. So, here we go. Let's see what is the words of clarity for us today. Love, source, God, for love, peace, and happiness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, for love, we have solve. Ooh, solve coming out is letting me know that there are some clues coming together that are helping us to solve our issues surrounding love. In other words, we're beginning to understand some of our own psychological and life influences and the experiences that we're holding on to, things that help us understand our capacity to love, the way we love, our resistance to love, etc. Fill in the blanks. Let's see what is the word of clarity for peace. We have talent. Ooh, they say take peace because you have a talent for solving problems. They say take peace because love is really your way and you have a talent for loving, and so you will solve anything that you realize where you have been resistant to loving, where you have been holding on to so much pain or anger about past experiences, whether they were with romantic loves or familial love situations, whatever that was, saying you've got a talent for loving, and that's what's going to help you make peace with these situations. So let's see what's the word of clarity for happiness. We have content and content. Yay. So it's like finding happiness with the content of our life because we're figuring out how we have everything we want, or if we don't have everything we want what we do have, and we know that by appreciating that and relishing in that, we will attract more. And we know that anywhere where we were resistant to it because we were finding our triggers, we're able to solve those mysteries, like, why am I so freaking triggered every day? Or my child does this, or my parent does that, or my best friend does the other one. So the bottom of the deck we have is still. So this is saying whatever it is that we're recognizing today, those things have been hidden from us. We did not see them before, but we're getting them now. Now we're understanding them like never before. So let's look what is the flashcard for us today. Let's dig in my handy dandy travel bag. Road jiggle. I see the road jiggle going on, but it's okay, guys. We are live from the... And I hope you all can hear me clearly. I just set it to the car speaker, so hopefully you can hear me clearly. The 8 soccer balls. The dinosaurs are kicking off the soccer ball. This is saying you're kicking it out of the park. Like I said, you're solving mysteries surrounding some things that were hidden about our capacity to love. We are solving those situations, kicking it out, making the field goals. And 8 is the number of power. It's like by delving into and doing the investigation on the shadow side of why am I triggered? Where is this coming from? What is the root of it? And what can I do to solve it? You know, being solution oriented, like knowing that this is here. And I'm also hearing in the first and foremost, asking is it even ours, is giving us a greater sense of power and momentum. The deck is the magic panda. So the panda is there saying you are a magician. So you've learned that, hey, when you're pissed off about something, there's a reason why you're pissed off. And you can blame the rest outside world all you want to. Hey, Sherry, I see you. But the thing of it is, you know that your feelings are internal, you know. So yeah, other people may do things that are unpleasant or whatever. But ultimately, your choice of response to it is your own. And when you continue to bump heads with a situation and it's not making any progress, you have options that you can take and make choices, you know, and in this case, what we're talking about is there is room to find solutions, and so that's what we're having happen. So you could be experiencing that where, you know, maybe you had some insecurity in a relationship before, and you're identifying where those insecurities come from. You're realizing that they have something to do with the past relationships, and you're realizing like, oh, maybe it has something to do with my mother and father. Maybe it has something to do with what I saw in their relationship. And the Mystic Witch Tarot channel, I did get a reading from her, and one of the things that I think the most valuable piece from her reading for me that assisted me was because I mentioned in my email to her, my mother died from cancer, my father committed suicide. She said, well, no wonder you have some challenges that you've been overcoming your whole life, because with both of them, it's like there was a lot of, first off, the masculine self-injury. So the divine masculine energy that I had observed and absorbed was a self-injuring masculine energy, which showed me why I made so many choices and took so many actions in my life that were like self-sabotaging, right? And then the divine feminine, my mother, she had cancer, and it was not only was it a cancer, it was like some rare cancer that's a fluke, and they don't know where it comes from or why. So there's like a sense of powerlessness. So it's like my intuition was feeling very powerless, and my actions were very self-sabotaging. But as I have done the work to uncover that which was stealthily hidden by delving into my own psyche, my own spirituality, and my own psychology, my own behaviors, and to begin to understand my own thought processes, all that stuff began to balance out, and I empowered my divine feminine, and now my divine masculine energy is obedient to my divine feminine, which means that my actions are intuitively guided, which is what you see in the Lovers, the angel, the guidance from spirit. The actions are coming spiritually guided. So there's that tidbit for today. As far as our energy, we're figuring ourselves out by the use of uncovering and being solution oriented with, it's okay, babe, we'll take care of it in a minute. By uncovering the things that were outside of our awareness about ourselves. So let's see, what is the major arcana energy affecting planet Earth today? Hold on, let me read this. Hold it before this phone fall down, because I didn't put it in there good enough. Okay, we're going to fix that. Okay, good. All right, the major arcana energy on planet Earth today, we have the moon. Man, lunar eclipse coming up. I believe it was 13 degrees Capricorn. We looked that up on yesterday's show, right? So lunar eclipse, and I'm seeing, Capricorn overcoming huge obstacles, being willing to go where no man has gone before. And also eclipses, major endings, major cycle endings with the moon, major endings, closures from the past, that which is hidden, secrets being revealed. In other words, that which was below the surface being observed during this time. So a lot of people on Earth with this moon energy are going to be feeling some confusion. One of the main key words for the moon is confusion. It's also illusion, okay? And smoke and mirrors comes to mind. So there's a lot of people right now that are confused because they're getting these intuitive hits that are helping to guide them, but they don't know how to translate them. So when you see people that's feeling that way, this will help us to have a greater sense of understanding and kindness towards them. And maybe we can, where they open the door for us, so maybe we can help share what we've learned and what we've observed that has aided us, and maybe it will be of assistance to them as well. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician card, looking like a magic panda we had at the bottom of the flashcards. It's like we brought this upon ourselves. This is about self-empowerment. It's like your soul has been pulling you to see your power and your magic. But in order to embody this energy, you had to take off all these false beliefs, all these programs and filters that we brought into our consciousness by living on planet Earth around people who were still waking up their own selves, who were still trying to figure things out their own selves, with a limited scope of awareness that they had, that they pass on to us by interacting with them, okay? So, and all mankind is in that place, you know? So, let's see what is the story that's going to come out for us today. There's a story that wants to be told today, and I am kind of like speeding through the reading today just because it's awkward reading in the car, but we're going to get it done anyway. All right, let's see what is today's message about. The Five of Cups in reverse. This is great because the Five of Cups upright deals with a lot of regret, sorrow, sadness, right? Pain from the past, crying over spilled milk, boo-hooing, and just being like moping around. My dad used to say, quit hanging your lips, you know, and then somebody be hanging their lips, but when it's in reverse, it's like, oh, I'm done hanging my lip. I'm done being upset about the past. I'm ready to let the past go. I know that there's something more out there for me, and I'm about to get out of here from messing with the past emotionally. In other words, also, this is saying, you know, you can talk about that hurtful situation till you're blue in the face, but it's like until you choose to just let it go and move on, you ain't gonna be able to be free from it. So this is the energy of somebody who's like, I never get anywhere when I talk about that. So I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to stop bringing it up. I'm going to stop going there. I'm going to stop feeling about that. And how do you stop feeling about that? Well, you practice and you try. It's like, okay, I know every time I think about this, it pisses me off or it makes me sad or I start to cry. So you know what? I'm going to find another way. And for some of us, we've done the private investigative work of where is the blessing in this heartbreaking, regretful situation. Well, this is somebody who's finding the blessing in the mess, the blessing in the tragedy, and transmuting the energy. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else. Tell us more about this situation today. What else is there to say about this situation today, Blessed God? Okay, here we go. The Nine of Cups in reverse. So here we are thinking about, so what you're stopping to think about is a situation where you dealt with a person who was very selfish. They didn't care about anyone else. They were willing to just do anything that they had to get what they wanted. They were willing to break moral laws and spiritual laws, and sometimes somebody, you know, it went as far as even physical laws. We're letting go of thinking about this person that did us wrong in the past in this energy here. So whoever you are, if you recently or if you're in the middle of getting in the space of, you know what, those people really did me wrong, but I ain't finna mess with it no more. I gotta find another way to get this off my mind, and this will be your experience. Let's see what we have. What else do we have? Show me my viewer in this situation. Yep, the 10, the major arcana, which is the Wheel of Fortune. This is you closing that chapter. You're ending that situation. No longer will you go back there. No longer will you take your mental and emotional body to that place to dwell on it. So as soon as you see yourself thinking about it, I see like you put on a movie, a funny movie, or you may play your favorite song. Somebody is emotional eating in this. Say be careful with that, because then you're just going to find yourself in another place where you don't feel good because you're going to wear your body down, overeating or raising your blood pressure or raising up your sugar too high, you know what I'm saying? So try to stay away from emotional eating. And I'm also getting emotional shopping. Oh my goodness, look, a little bit is okay, but don't go overboard, okay? But yes, it's good that you're finding something else, anything else to think about than that hurt that you had, okay? So if that's what we're dealing with, Lord Source God, and that's where my viewer is at, what is the advice for them moving forward? What will help them moving forward? I think we've already talked a lot about that, but I'm getting the guidance to go ahead and pull a card on it. The World in reverse. Okay, let it be closed. Do not go opening that book anymore. So I feel like, you know, with the World in reverse, I also feel like this is, you've talked a lot about it to other people in your circle, and it's like you got to stop telling the story, not only in here, but to other people not here. But I'm just trying to tell them what happened was, And it's like, yeah, but what had happened was it's going to put you right back in that emotional state. And so you're making great progress on your own, but the challenge is when you get around your circle. The challenge is when you get around your circle, because you done talked about it so much that they're going to say, well, have you heard from so-and-so lately? And, you know, it's like, nope, that's over. Said and done. Ain't nothing else to talk about with that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And change the subject. Go somewhere else. So don't even bring your circle into that anymore. What's the blessing my viewer has in this situation, let's just God, for the immense changes they've made? Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. They're saying the blessing you don't understand is you have shut down some family karmic cycles. This is like, you know, it's not just you, honey. Your grandmother was this way, your grandfather was this way, your parents were this way, to where it was hard to let go, and it's like everybody holds on to a grudge. So the big blessing that you don't understand is you're closing that cycle down, and I feel like, I even hear that the friends that you built up will still be your friends, okay? And they're saying your friends are more like family, and you're going to, I'm hearing, you're going to be bringing in some new people into that circle, okay? And there's going to be some old people that are going to be leaving that circle, all right? The overall outcome for you is the Three of Wands, and we really love this as an outcome because it says your ships is going to be coming in, okay? What's coming in on their ships? What is this blessing coming in on their ships? The King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, masculine energy. But also for more of you who are resonant to this, because that's only for a few of you. Some of you are going to meet a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person who is going to be very intellectual, very wise. They got a lot of good things to talk about with you. They got great conversation. This person could be a Sagittarius. In other words, they're really interested in your ability to converse on multiple subjects and your wide knowledge on things. Also, for most of you, though, where it's not a specific person, okay, but before I go there, they're saying this is somebody who's coming into your circle of friends, okay? We talked about the change, new people coming into your circle of friends. This person is going to give you a lot to think about when you meet this person, so that's really good. But the other thing was the blessing, the real blessing for you, for everyone, they say for everyone who is resonant to today's message, is that you are becoming a mental master. You're becoming the master of your own mind. You're not allowing your mind to be just swayed and pushed and played by things that are not in your energy today. You're not allowing yourself to remain in handcuffs, imprisoned, or encumbered, weighed down by things that no longer need to weigh you down, because you, in reality, have already freed yourself from those situations. So let me tell you what they did to me, and you know, and all that shit is choking up your energy. So it's like you are going to become more effective in what you're speaking out over your life, because you know they say you speak it out, speak it into existence. Everybody knows that saying, whether they know this stuff we be talking about on this channel or not. That it's all over the streets, it's all over Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm just saying, folks know this stuff. You speak it into existence, right? But in this case, it's saying you're going to be effectively speaking into existence for yourself. Okay, I see your donation, Sherry. I got you. So the bottom of the deck is a bonus card, and what's below that? What is being bonus is the King of Pentacles. Ooh, this is about creating in your physical world. This is about being able to make moves, make things happen, buy things, invest in things, own things, have things. Because again, I'm getting, you know, you had for so long talked about how things went wrong for you. People did you wrong. For somebody, this isn't even about a specific person. It's like anytime I want something, I never get what I want. It's a black cloud follows over me. I was born on the wrong side of the tracks. Yeah, all that is gone. And so as a result, you know, you're going to be able to get what you want because you hadn't been able to. You weren't able to get what you want. Any offer that came in found itself to be unstable. It wasn't reliable. As soon as it would come in, you would start speaking over it, and you would pronounce all this low vibrational energy over it, and and therefore it could not be. As soon as it was ready to come forth, it went away. Well, now this is saying you're having the opportunity to flip that energy upright and become more powerfully able to pursue, own, buy, stack, and have what you really want in this life. So those are our general messages today. And for your personal mini messages, I have the Witch's Tarot here with me. And the first one who put in for her personal mini message, I saw Wanda's name come through on my Venmo. And then I saw Sherry on Super Chat. So we're going to do those two. And then if we got anybody else come in, we'll do those. And if not, we'll call it an evening. Okay, so let's see what's going on. And I'm really excited to read for you tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'll be coming to you with some country views. Okay, I'm going to be in the middle of the country, enjoying this land and enjoying nature, and I'm excited to share that view with you. It's my first time where I'm going, and I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. So what is the perfect message for Wanda at this time, listeners? God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect message for Wanda. Wanda, here's your message. You got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. And what I hear with this, Wanda, is Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is calling you forward. But I feel like you're busy looking in the other direction. It's like a Spirit is telling you, hey, come over here, come over here. You're looking for something fresh and new, and you're looking in a different direction. So it's interesting. I want to know, what is this about right quick? One more card. The Queen of Pentacles. So this is about you receiving your wealth. So this is telling me Spirit is showing you an opportunity, and I'm hearing they will not stop until they will not stop until you've gotten the message. And now they're saying you in this imagery now you are the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like Spirit is calling you. You're looking for it. It's like you can feel it. So you're trying to do something to follow that calling with the Page of Wands. You're looking to do something different because you can feel that calling. But it's like there's a little bit of static or distortion in the message, right? But it's saying, don't worry, you're gonna get it. Just continue. They're saying, sit in meditation. Find you one object of focus and sit in meditation. And they're asking you to set aside 10 to 15 minutes daily to do this with the purpose of hearing, not visualizing, not asking, not even thinking. And they say while you do this, that for you it will be really effective to just breathe and hear your breath. And as you're hearing your breath, you're going to begin to see images. You're going to hear in your spiritual ear. And they're saying as soon as you come out of that, to go ahead and write down everything. So they're saying as you begin, what they want you to do is you're going to work yourself up to this 10 or 15 minutes, okay? So what they want you to do is on your phone or if you have a stopwatch, they want you to time yourself and do it as long as you can, right? And as long as you can stay focused. And when you break your focus and you come out of that paying attention to your breathing in that silent time, open your eyes and notice how long you did it for. You're going to work yourself up to this 10 or 15 minutes, and you will get a lot more clearer there. Now, the Lover's card shows up for you. So earlier at the beginning of the general, I explained what the Lover's card, the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine. So this is, again, reiterating that message and that it's personal to you at this time, where it's like you got to take your actions, let your actions be based upon your intuitive guidance system, okay? So, and they're also encouraging you to look more to receiving that and hearing that from your own intuition rather than external sources, okay? Now, next up we have, and thank you, Wanda, for supporting what I do all the time. We're so grateful for you. Let's see what is the message for Sherry today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the perfect message for Sherry at this time? For Sherry. What do you want to tell Sherry? All right, here we go. Sherry. Man, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Okay, we have an alignment, okay? This is what you have and what you do are aligning, okay? It's saying with the Nine of that, and you can Google and you'll find it. It'll pop up. It's usually within the first 3 every time I Google an angel number. Second thing that I'm to focus on is that you are near the end of a cycle. Okay, you're at the last phase of a cycle. Some big breakthroughs coming your way, and this is 9 of Pentacles energy, saying you've been very independent, you've been very self-sufficient, you've been able to maintain and do what you need to do. The 9 of Wands is saying come by the month of September. It's saying to me by the month of September, there's going to be something big coming in that's going to lead to literally financial gain. Let me pull one more card and see what are they talking about. The Magician. Okay. So now you got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Magician. That Magician card is saying this is about what you visualize for yourself. This is about what you set your intentions for. This is about what you prayed for. And I hear that your this lover of yours that has passed is definitely always in connection with you. And you know which one I'm talking about. But I think okay, and I'm here, what's his name, Ryan as well? What I know is that he is letting you know that you have all this protection around you. And they're saying, it's like, be brave. I want to say this correctly. It's be brave. Be courageous. Because you're about to step all the way up out of your box of what you know. It's like life is going to change very big, in a very big way for you. And again, you know, it's the fashion thing. It's the fashion thing, girl. The bottom of the deck, wow, you've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck now. Now, you watch me shuffle these cards. I did not put them on top or on bottom. I literally split them in different places in the deck when I put the cards back together. I cleared the cards and I shuffled. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is what you've been focused on, and what you decided that you deserve to receive. Okay, this is about you grounding yourself and learning to manage your life, your finances, your energy, and focusing. It's like you've gotten a greater sense of focus, and that greater sense of focus is going to change your entire experience on this earth. So that is what I have for you, Sherry, and they want, again, the fashion. You got to continue with the fashion. It's like they're giving me, okay, they're giving me the energy of repurposed materials, okay? So it's like it's like exactly like what you do. It's taking what you have and refashioning it, you know? And I'm also hearing reclaimed art. So I don't know how that comes together. I hope you do. What I get though is that hold on, she said, yes, I've been seeing 99s. Yes, well, girlfriend, thank you. Okay, so that's good. I'm glad you've been seeing the angel numbers. That's a sign and a synchronicity. In other words, look, what you're doing is different. You're taking what exists in the fashion and switching it up. It's going to lead you to some great prosperity. Somebody about to see that. And you better remember that I told you this was going to happen. And let me tell you, if I said that the city was going to buy me out about 9-10 years ago, and they bought me out, yeah, I don't care how long it takes. It's happening. It's really happening. Okay, but it's showing with that 99 that it's like 99% complete. Oh, there's another message I got for you, and this is universally applicable. And some who find this message will not believe it, okay? But everything in your physical world, everything you ever have, is 99% perception and 1% action. In other words, you have to perceive it, know it, see it, and believe it here to have it here. Okay? So, you know what? They're giving me a little technique for you, Sherry. They say, why don't you go ahead and sit in the audience at your 3rd annual fashion show? Girl, I'm just saying. And watch as a model. Prince down the stage with photographers and purchasers and the posh looking at your design and saying, use that. Because you're not going to the point of creation, you're going to full-fledged manifestation. All right, so this is what I have for us today. I want to thank you all for being tuned in, tapped in, turned on. I will be going live again, but not this evening. We got still a long drive, a lot of miles ahead of us, and we're driving safely. We're using our masks when we get out of the car, and we're enjoying the ride. So I'm going to put some music back on. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness and